In fact, I think I just fixed the audio. I was messing around with it, and so clearly I'm pretty rusty with this still. Even though I've been doing this for almost 10 years now. But anyways, hello everybody, and welcome to Superstar64 live streams. I already did the intro, and I'm not very happy about the fact that I have to do it all over again. But as I was attempting to say before I realized I never turned on my microphone, was the fact that I haven't done a show in a while, partially because not a whole lot of people watched the last one, which is whatever. But also, and I think I see the same copyright claim on a previous show. Yeah. Yep, so that lovely intro music that we all know and love from the previous intro is copyright claimed, apparently. I didn't realize that when I made the intro, and as a result of that, I can't really use the intro anymore. If you want to go see it, I guess you can watch the old streams, but so we kind of had to go for a Flashback Friday on the intro here. I do have a new one, but you'll see it at a later date. As I was implying, of course, this is actually the 10th year that I've been doing Superstar64 live streams. I know it used to be a lot more often, as in I used to do this every week, give or take. I mean, there was a hiatus in 2017. There's actually several long stretches of me not doing a show in 2016. And then 2017, I didn't do a show for like half a year. And then I actually don't remember. I don't think there were a whole lot of issues with 2018. I think I was able to do it pretty well then. 2019, 2020, those were really the peak years of the show, and then it kind of fell off after 2021. But let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the future. Year 10 of Superstar 64 live streams. We're still doing this somehow. Except my last intro got copyright claimed. Can't use it anymore. Shame. Whatever. Another anniversary was celebrated recently, though. Not that recently. This was back in January. But Marble Blast Ultra turned 20 this year. It came out in 2006 on the good old Xbox 360. I have several of them next to me. You might have also noticed that I moved to a slightly different location. It's called a different room of the basement. I am still living in my grandmother's basement. That hasn't changed. Some things never do, but I have slightly different visuals for you there on the shelf and behind me. If my situation was a little bit more organized, I guess I probably could have had shelves instead of the bed there, but I have the bed there. I can't put shelves there because the bed's already taking that space. Truly, truly unfortunate. But what are you going to do? So, I want to play Marble Blast Ultra tonight. We'll get to it soon, but the real question is which version of Marble Blast Ultra, because there's several different versions of Marble Blast Ultra. There's, hey, what's up, Nathan? So you have the original Xbox 360 version, which is great and wonderful. You can find it somewhere on the Internet Archive, probably. But you kind of needed a modded Xbox 360 to play it. And what the fuck is this doing here? Can I not? Don't show that. I don't want that on the screen. Anyway, so lost my train of thought there. So that requires a modded Xbox 360 to play, which is a lot easier with the bad update exploit, I will admit. A lot more people have access to that functionality. Unfortunately, not enough people have access to that functionality, so the Xbox 360 version of Marble Blast Ultra is still kind of dead. So we could play that. We're not going to do that because of accessibility. So there's several PC ports of Marble Blast Ultra. Take a sip of my water. I actually just turned 21 the other day. You know, MarbleBlast.com has this version of it, which is called Marble Blast Ultra Plus. We're not going to be playing that one tonight. There's that old PC port from years ago that used to play it on Computer Clan Live. You can't find those streams anymore, but I assure you they existed at one point in time. We're not going to play that because some with malware, I think, and also the fact that it's a really old version of the game. There's OpenMBU, which is a pretty solid option as far as I'm aware of. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's a pretty solid option as far as I'm aware of, but the one we're going to go with, and you might be familiar with this if you tuned in back in 2024 when I did the Marble Blast Platinum stream. We're going to be playing MB Hakes Hacks. I never figured out how to pronounce this. Randomated guy, please comment in the chat how I pronounce that. Yeah, I like OpenMBU. It's a good version of the game, but this one is probably the most accessible right now because you can play it on Windows, you can play it on Mac, you can play it on your phone, you can play it on an Xbox apparently. I didn't realize that was a thing, but you can play on your modern Xbox in developer mode. And there's a web browser version. So I highly recommend this version. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. And it's going to be our game of choice for tonight. I apologize to anybody who wanted to play OpenMBU, but MBU Unity port. Is that the Marble Blast Ultra Plus that they have on this website here, Nathan? I'll await an answer in the chat there while I go ahead and get my game started. So this is how we're doing it today. Marble Blast Ultra. Okay, well, like I said, there's a million different ports of this game, and I don't have my desktop audio turned on, so I'm going to do that real quick. Turned my game audio down, but I think it's still way too loud in my headphones, so maybe if I do this and I kind of monitor my voice as well with this, the conversion technology. Okay. Yeah, well, that one only works on Windows. This one, this version has multiple. It's compatible with multiple different platforms. And I suppose I should go ahead and get the game started. Make sure my display name is Superstar64. Alright, and there we go. The server is up for anybody who would like to join. So I don't know which maps we're going to be doing tonight. I had an idea of maybe doing them all, but that would probably take forever and all night. Which I guess I do have, but whatever. I also don't know if I really even want to do this map. Well, I guess we'll start with a classic round of Sprawl. As usual, I am playing catch-up already.
Super speed. Ultra blast.
Hey, that didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Super speed.
There is a blue on the map. Hey, the creator of this version of the game has just joined. I missed the blue.
Ultra blast. Super speed. Mega marble. Super jump. Ultra blast. Mega marble.
Dude, why does my mouse just, like, not work? The blue, and I'm gonna probably just fucking miss it.
Ultra blast.
Dude, if I get that, I was gonna say, if I get that, y'all suck at this game.
Mega marble.
I got knocked back.
Super jump. Super jump. Ultra blast.
Yeah, one other thing I was going to mention before the stream I started the game was Platinum Quest actually just got a pretty big update and just knocked everybody else back. Platinum Quest got a pretty big update to make the MBU levels look a lot more like the Xbox 360 version,
Mega marble.
which is very ironic timing for me doing this stream. Now, I'd already committed to doing Marble Blast Ultra. That wasn't the problem. The problem was the fact that it kind of looked pointless at that point. There's a blue.
Super speed. Super jump.
And Nathan won with 91 points. Good job. Do some gems in the road now.
Super speed. Mega marble. Super jump.
Also, it figures that there's supposed to be a tournament tomorrow in the morning too. Okay.
Mega marble.
Bam. In case anybody's wondering, I'm using an Apple keyboard. I love getting spawned and then immediately getting blasted.
Ultra blast.
Okay, I just landed perfectly in the hole. Got it.
Super jump.
Okay, that one's on me.
Super jump. Super jump. Super jump.
No way!
Gyro cut. Super jump. Super jump.
Alright, bro. You didn't have to do all that.
Super speed. Mega marble.
I love how I got nothing out of that Mega Marble. Actually got something for once.
Super jump. Ultra blast.
Dude, I fucking touched the platform too.
Super jump.
Hey, random one. Pretty good game. Let's see what map we should do next. King of the Marble, that should be a fun time. Get ready, set, go. Alright, bro.
Super jump.
Alright. Wow, I'm just getting my ass kicked right now.
Super speed.
By some miracle, I have 14 points right now. I forgot how this map goes. One person gets the Mega Marble and just keeps it for the whole fucking game.
Mega marble. Super speed.
I just knocked somebody off the map. I ain't got no Mega Marble. Oh, I got a gem though.
Mega marble.
And I die anyway. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Edward? I see you in the chat there. I guess we're getting the trio back together.
Super speed. Super jump. Super speed. Ultra blast. Super jump.
Why did I use that super jump there?
Super speed.
Random one again. How did I get second? How did I beat Nathan? How did I beat Nathan? The great mysteries of life. Alright, let's play all angles here. And by the way, if you would like to join us, if you have not already, I did leave a link in the chat to download the game or play it on a web browser for those who are so inclined. I get it, Nathan. That's me pretty much every time I play this game.
Mega
And of course, there's some whoever fucking random spawned by the fucking gems. How did one man get so fucking lucky? The world may never know.
super jump.
Sorry for assumption of genders there, I guess. I just wanted to say that.
Super jump. Mega Marble.
Dude, I can't get shit, but I can get people to bounce off my fucking Mega Marble.
Super Speed. Super Jump.
Thanks, random.
Mega Marble.
You know, just for that, I'm gonna mispronounce the name of this game 1,000 more fucking times.
Super Speed.
I don't have any fucking blast. God damn it.
Super Jump.
Well, fine. Maybe I wanted to get knocked across the fucking map then.
Super Jump. Mega Marble. Super Speed.
I'm gonna really need people to stop calling me in the middle of my show.
Super Jump.
Randomity wins again. Okay, so you gotta realize that when you post a message in the in-game chat, apparently it goes away. Just go for the yellows. Okay. Well, I was gonna make the conspiracy theory that maybe because you developed the fucking game, that maybe you just implemented a little bit of code in there. Maybe you just implemented a little bit of code in there just to give yourself a slight advantage in these games. That's the explanation I'm going with. Marble City time. Oh yeah, okay. I keep forgetting you have to ready yourself and then you can start the game.
Ultra Blast. Super Speed. Super Speed. Mega Marble.
Hey, Edward's in the game now. I'm not even gonna complain about the fact that I just fell off. Just like my show.
Super Jump. Super Jump.
Very, very much human noises there.
Super Jump.
Take my scraps, thank you. I don't even get my scraps. No. I get nothing. I get fucking nothing. Well, I actually got something that time. But,
Super Jump.
pretty sure the only reason I'm ahead of Edward right now is because he had a late start.
Ultra Blast.
Oh, dude, I'm getting pulled like fucking gravity.
Ultra Blast.
Hey, thanks. Greatly appreciate it.
Ultra Blast.
Just happened to spawn right there. Random has this fucking Mega Marble again. There's a blue again, and I hope I can get it, but I probably won't, and I already fucking missed it. I gotta keep myself entertained somehow. As well as the viewing audience, of course. Thank you very much. Your contribution is very meaningful. As always. Thanks for fucking knocking me around. Okay, bro. Alright. Okay!
Super Speed.
I got one and he made sure I would never get another one.
Super Speed.
I still need people to stop calling me during my fucking show.
Super Jump.
Congratulations, the randomity guy, once again. Don't worry too much about it, Edward. Man, you're telling me you can't change your Random, you gotta fix this fucking menu, dog. Apparently I scared him away. Alright, Edward's back. Let's play some Epic Center. Woo! Oh. Well, isn't this just like old times? Random's back. Sweet. Thanks.
Super Jump.
Somehow I have started this game in second. Edward is first and not random for once. The chaos of Gem Hunt, everybody. Can't see shit, can't be shit. I can't... Seriously, I can't get a fucking gem.
Super Jump.
Alright, thanks, Super Jump, you fucking... No! I had the fucking blue. It's still there. Okay, it's not there anymore, but I had that, and then my fucking gyrocopter ran out. That now I'm mad. Now I'm actually not. I'm not happy about that. That was another fucking blue. This time I'm definitely gonna fucking miss that shit. Yep, I told you I was gonna miss that. Guessing Edward's the blue fiend, considering he is in the lead right now. Take the ones I can get. Thanks for the fucking blast. Yeah, clearly Edward is the blue fiend tonight. It should have been me.
Mega Marble.
Someone's getting mega marbled right in like 10 seconds. Apparently that person getting mega marbled was me, but let's not worry about that part. It really sucks not having any blasts. But at least I'm having a blast. But son of a bitch. Ah, you lost. Random, I'm going to fucking mega marble the shit out of you. No! See, because you lose your mega marble as soon as you die. Come on. Gyrocopter, don't fail me now! Yeah, I got up here. Oh, fuck you, dude. Have enough backspin on that.
Super jump.
What the shit, dude? Sorry, I bumped my microphone there. Hey, Edward won! Woohoo! By 1 point. I don't remember if I actually left it set or not, but I thought I was going to try the ultra low latency mode tonight. Yeah, that's me at work, Nathan. I'll see you random. I didn't realize there was a game called Space Pinball, or the fact that it was old, and yeah. Thank you, Savvy Sage Discord. Alright, who spawned right by the gems? Somebody did. I think it was Nathan. Why do I always get the shittiest spawns? Like, always. Hey! I actually got it that time. Got that swag on me. I already got the fucking blue.
Super jump.
What the hell? That's got to go in the intro one of these days. I'm getting blasted with fucking Kingdom Come.
Super speed.
Blue Steel. As usual. Okay, bro. How about fucking Red Steel? Blue Steel.
Super jump. Super jump.
Oh, great. It's this spawn. Okay, can somebody get that? Thanks.
Super jump.
Blue Steel. That, dude, I'm making a lot of very human noises tonight. Dude. Okay. It was all for fucking nothing! Now, I must say, my experience with Marble Blast Ultra, as cope as this is gonna sound, I have a lot more experience with the Marble Blast Platinum engine than I do the Marble Blast Ultra one.
Mega marble.
So, the physics and movement are significantly different. Oh. Nice, they tied at 63. I didn't even know that could happen. My experience with Gem Hunt is mostly in Marble Blast Platinum and Platinum Quest, which has slightly different physics and movement, and it's not like Marble Blast Ultra at all. Again, I know it sounds like a bunch of fucking cope, but Yeah, it's so close that there wasn't even a winner. Everybody lost. Marble it up time. That's the name of the game. You are dead! Not big surprise.
Mega Marble.
Hey, I got that. Alright, give me that blue. Give me that fucking blue. Typical. Oh my god, you just spawned right fucking there. Okay, there's only 2 gems that spawn. And they're both like a fucking mile away from each other. Did y'all favor getting the last gem? Be thankful.
Super Jump.
Hey, I got that.
Mega Marble. Mega Marble. Ultra Box.
I swear. I got the fucking blue! I got the blue. I don't care if I just got blasted into oblivion. I don't care that I just missed the yellow either. I really don't. I got the fucking blue. Hey, I did actually get the yellow, so I don't even have that to complain about anymore. Bam, get off the map. Oh, Nathan left. Okay, so I guess if you leave and come back to the game, it resets your score to 0. Very interesting.
Mega Marble. Super Jump.
Actually, very, very interesting because it could make a certain game mode that could make a certain game mode more interesting. If you know what I'm talking about. Apparently the game kicked Nathan out, I guess. Also, I got the fucking blue again. Hey, random, fix your shit. To be fair, actually, during the comeback stream of 2024, I actually did find a bug in the version of Platinum for this port. Where you actually couldn't kick anybody because the UI would glitch out. Edward wins again with 74 points. Yeah, it's actually very interesting. It shouldn't crash like that. Nathan, if it keeps doing that, I would submit a bug report.
Super jump.
Edward, the game just spawns Edward right in front of all of the gems. All of the gems right at his disposal. Just, you know, give the player a head start. Let's just, you know, the one who keeps winning every fucking time. Yeah, give him a head start. See, I understand why I got kicked out of bounds there. It's because I got Mega Marble to shit.
Super speed. Super jump. Mega Marble.
About to kick the whole live stream offline by accident. That's what happens when I have a rat's nest of wiring underneath my desk. And a lot of it's AC power, so it's actually probably a fire hazard. I don't even know it.
Super speed.
Thanks, dude.
Super jump.
Man, Nathan's got a lot of blues this time. That's what happens when you get a Mega Marble and a Gyrocopter at the same time. A rather rare scenario, but entirely possible as demonstrated here. Hey, Edward won again with 116 points. My eyes are starting to feel a little dry, I must say. Put dispenser here. Alright, this is a classic.
Super jump. Super speed. Ultra boost. Super speed.
You know, a lot of people play Marble Blast without the music enabled. I could never do that. I can't play this game without listening to the sick sounds of Tim Trance. Currently pulsating through your ears right now. Something did not sound right about that. And I do not care. Quite frankly, I just don't give a shit. Bam. Oh, I hear other marbles around me.
Super jump. Super speed. speed.
They blue. After like a million years.
Super speed.
It's gone. I think Edward got it, as usual. Alright. Play one of these levels. AT-AT-TV. Oh no, Nathan, you got the blue. Good job. I guess that is all that matters at the end of the day. Just like family and friends and some other third thing. Shit. I don't know how I missed that. The glass in this game looks like water. I just want table scratch. That's all I want. I missed that because I fucking fell off. Wow. Oh, VC. Yeah, I actually need to talk to you two about that. For everybody else watching the show, you heard nothing.
Super speed. Super speed.
I didn't get a gem, but I got a super speed. What do you fucking do? I can still taste the ribs from dinner.
Mega marble.
Ah.
Mega marble.
Somehow I'm in second place. For how long, I don't know, but probably not that long. Oh, I guess I'm permanently in second place, because the game just ended. Alright, what we got next? Hacks! I can't do this voice very well. Chuck the CRT monitor at his head, not realizing how much those are fucking worth now.
Ultra Blast.
You see me rolling. Hey, Jen. Can I quit fucking dying? That would be
Mega
awesome.
Marble.
Amazing. Wonderful. All positive adjectives that can only occur if I would stop fucking dying. Shit.
Super Jump.
Alright, bro.
Mega Marble.
This map is so difficult to stay on. Much like Gems in the Road, which is probably based off of in some way. I blasted, I couldn't even get him off the map. And I just died again. And again. Somehow I didn't die from that. But I did die from that. Well, that, me getting blasted off the map actually ended up in me getting a gem, so woohoo!
Mega Marble.
Okay.
marble.
Alright. End of that game. Looks like Nathan left. Oh. Hey, remember when I did that on stream once? Just killed the entire server for everybody. Good times. Hill theme. Get it. Alright, let's go. Blast Club. This time I spawned next to the gems. Never mind.
Mega marble.
Shit.
Super jump.
I fucking had it too.
Ultra blast.
I seize.
Super jump.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I had that super jump on standby, right? Blessed.
Ultra blast. Mega marble.
Okay, that was incredibly necessary.
Super speed.
Okay, I guess I spawned on top of Edward. Maybe that was necessary after all. But then I got fucking blown off the map.
Mega marble.
Thanks. I was really getting sick of having the Mega Marble active.
Ultra blast. Mega marble. Super jump. Mega marble.
Ugh, that sucks. That's bullshit.
Mega marble.
Nathan wins again. Actually, it's the first time he's won in a while. Ah, this map. Yes, you do. I actually met Erky once at BCF. This is back in 2024. Miss having you on the show, my guy.
Super jump. Ultra blast. Gyro copter. Super jump. Super jump. Super jump. Gyro copter. Gyrocopter.
One annoying thing about the Apple Mighty Mouse is the fact that you can't left click and right click at the same time. Just a limitation of the way they designed this stupid thing.
Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter.
Edward wins with 54 points. Alright, I think this is going to be our last map for the night. Of course, I'm the one that spawns next to the gems for some reason.
Mega Marble.
Alright, bro. Did I have to run into the fucking wall as my gyrocopter ran out?
Mega Marble.
And of course, all the gems are on this side of the map again.
Mega Marble.
I think I just launched Edward off the map. Dude, I swear. Dude, why? Okay, there we go. I managed to get the blue by the skin of my fucking teeth. And now I'm actually winning. Huh. Feels good. I should actually try doing this more often.
Mega Marble.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Mega Marble.
How does one manage to just roll past the gem? Do you have to fucking blast me at the end too?
Ultra Burst.
Very helpful. Thank you, Edward. Oh, shit. Thought there might have been two blues for a second.
Mega Marble.
There's a blue, and I'm gonna get it. See, I told ya. Gonna get that.
jump. Mega Marble.
Up. Edward wins again. I can't keep track of the time without the alarm noise, but no. Regardless of that, that was and that's the end. Yep, you are in fact correct. So the server should be down now, but just go back here real quick. So yeah, that was Marble Blast Ultra 20-some years later. Nathan, don't say that. You that ain't, well. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of dead too. So yeah, what else do we have for tonight? If anything. Oh, it would appear that Discord has added the ability for me to have the YouTube stream in my Discord profile when I'm streaming. That's pretty cool. Appreciate that. Yeah, I really don't have much else. I'm getting tired. I've been up since 5 this morning because I've been working this new job. But yeah, I don't know exactly when the next stream will be. If I'll have another one this month or if we'll be doing one for April, but yeah, Marble Blast Ultra is fun. It's basically been, oh yeah, and the Poker Night at the Inventory remaster came out yesterday. I didn't know that was a thing, but I'll have to look into that. Yeah, Marble Blast Ultra has largely been obsoleted by Platinum Quest at this point, especially in the multiplayer component, but that was a good time. I enjoyed it. I just think I enjoy Platinum Quest a little bit more. Plus, it has a higher variety of levels to play and all that fun jazz. Tonight's live stream was brought to you by an Apple Cinema display, a 27-inch LED cinema display from 2010, hooked up through HDMI to my computer. Yeah, Platinum Quest. I'm really glad that they've updated that. I think the last time we actually played Platinum Quest on this show was Christmas of 2024, and that was the last time that was actually probably the last stream ever done when Platinum Quest was still a 32-bit game based off of the original Marble Blast Gold. Nowadays, like a couple, like right before 2025, they shipped version 2.10, and version 2.10, I actually can find it here on the little news thing since we're on this website. Eventually. Oh yeah, there's 2.11. Yeah, 2.10 came out December 24th, 2024. When was that stream that I did? December 20th, 2024. 4 fucking days after I did that show, 64-bit PQ came out. It can be buggy for sure, especially at launch, but the fact that I can actually play it on an Apple Silicon Mac again, well, the fact that I can play it on any Mac that isn't running an ancient operating system from 2018 is a miracle. And the fact that it doesn't suck anymore. A lot of the old bugs that were in the game have actually been ironed out. Bugs that had been there since the Marble Blast Platinum days. Actually, no. Some of which have been around since Marble Blast Gold that they could never patch out. Like the bug where the sound would just like the music would just stop. It just wouldn't do anything anymore. Yeah, so Platinum Quest came out with a pretty big update today, actually. I don't know. Maybe I should make a mention of that. Except it's not on the news page here, which is a little bit interesting because it's 2.12. It's the new dot update. So I guess I can go on the forums here. They probably have it there. Do 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 do. Probably this one. Okay, we're going back to Marvel Blast Platinum 1.5. What a time to be alive. I started playing Marvel Blast Platinum back in like 2015. Topic started on 1st of January 1970. That totally checks out. Sure, definitely. So I don't think I don't think that was right. Probably should just check this one. Yeah, that came out in like 2014, I think. I swear I still remember just a little bit from the era when Marble Blast Ultra levels online still used the Marble Blast Platinum textures. Like for the interiors and everything, it looked like a Marble Blast Platinum level. They had the music, they had the layouts and everything, but everything was built with Marble Blast Platinum geometry and shit. You think you were, Nathan? Yeah, I was too young to be on the internet, let's be honest. I probably shouldn't have been on the internet at that point, but yeah. Here we are today. So this came out at the start of the week. Oh my god, a fucking iBook G4? Now that laptop is a throwback. That and the fact that it's running OS X Tiger there. I see that Apple icon there. Yeah, so I guess there's just no forum post about the new Marble Blast update. So I guess I'll have to read from the official Discord server. Version 2.12, big features. At long last, Platinum Quest has a native Linux release, as I think Nathan mentioned in the chat. Nate was in one of Hi Guy's video. Wait, what? Okay, that's news to me. Yeah, I know it's on the Discord. I thought they would have posted something in the forums, though, at the very least, because they usually do. I thought so, anyway. Yeah, that's how I found out about it this morning, and then I had to patch it to my server, and the server's still not up because I have to figure that out tomorrow, I'll be honest with you. I just got a message from Nathan. Alright, we gotta watch this now. Alright, I'm gonna mute the music just to copyright. And there it is, Nathan125. MBU. This looks more like platinum. Like platinum textures. Now it's probably built in the same way that an MBU level is, but January 25th, 2015. Wait, January is the first month of the year. 125. 125. I figured it out. Okay, I'm obviously exaggerating, but I wonder if this is a co-op level or if it's one of those collection things. Or, honestly, I really don't know. You have found Aiden CP. That is a poorly aged name. Not because of anything that Aiden did, as far as I'm aware of, but just, you know, the initialism there. Yeah. Yeah, because it was version 1.6, I believe, that introduced the Marble Blast Ultra floors, like the floor textures. And that's how it was for a really long time. If you actually go back to, like, old live streams of mine, like let's see if you played Platinum Quest in this stream. Wow, this is a throwback. Remember when we played Jackbox on the show? Okay, well, that bad example. This one might have it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is another kind of bad example because of my awful texture pack at the time, but that I made, mind you, because we didn't really have much in the way of Marble Blast Platinum revivals and shit, but as you can see here, this is what MBU levels looked like for a very long time. Hold on. I should probably get a drink of water at some point. But for a very long time, this is what MBU levels looked like in Platinum Quest. They had the floor textures and everything, but you had the Platinum Skybox and you had the Platinum items and shit. I have not actually played Party Pack 11. I believe Sage has. I was going to be part of that live stream, and then something came up, and I wasn't really able to do it anyway. But I should probably buy it. We might need it in the future. So anyway, that was a fun trip down memory lane. Hey, by the way, apparently the takeover has been partially blocked. I just found out about this today. I don't even know what got copyrighted, but that's why. What territories is it blocked in? I hope it's not the United States. It can't be viewed in Russia. One of my other videos is actually blocked in Russia. But hey, I don't think Russians can understand what I'm saying anyway, because y'all speak a different language than I do. So, unless you know English, then you might be able to understand the bullshit I was saying back then and now. But whatever. Yeah, I figured it was copyright music. Again, that's the same reason I had to change the intro for the current live streams. Hence the or Throwback Thursday earlier. It probably was. Not that I'm really upset about that, because that was a stream done in 2020, but all right, Edward, I'm not really here to discuss politics, but I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that the live stream was blocked in Russia. Oh yeah, you did send me something. Here, I'm gonna download this real quick and yeah, put it in my videos folder. I think you might have sent this earlier in the Savvy Sage chat. I can still pull it up here. So the version of Windows 10 that I'm using, right? About that way. No, automatic. Can you do anything, you useless fucking thing? Is it because I didn't minimize it? Oh, I guess I kind of did, but... Yeah, so this version of Windows 10 I'm using is the LTSC version, and the funny part about the LTSC version is that it only comes with the Windows 7 media player. Do I have VLC on here? Let's find out. Look, there's my transition that got all screwed up again. And all of a sudden, okay, there it is. I was going to say it got lost in the shuffle, but... Fight. Okay, I guess that works. Guys, I figured it out. I can just do this. And now it's in my web browser. And now I can click play.
Go. Super jump.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly like it was on the Xbox 360. I mean, if you really want, I can jank this whole setup up and grab my Xbox 360 and start it, but I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, Windows 11. I used to use Windows 11 on this PC. I did a couple streams with it probably, and I hate Windows 11. I don't want to use Windows 11 again. I have to use it at work because that's just what the computer has, but I do not like Windows 11. I wish it would die, honestly. It sucks. It's somehow worse than Windows 10, and I really do not like Windows 10 as it is. I can tolerate LTSC because it's missing a bunch of the bullshit that Windows 10 has, but regular ass Windows 10, I never was really a fan of it, and Windows 11 is just that but worse. Is it any surprise that I fucking hate it? Yeah, Windows 12. There's rumors that they're going to make it a subscription service. Microsoft, let me just tell you right now, if you're making Windows a subscription service, your whole fucking business is done. And I have no sympathy for you if that happens, because I hate subscription models. Everybody hates subscription models, and everybody already fucking hates Windows. And this isn't even the first time I've ranted about Windows 11 on the show. In fact, I think I did it in the 10th anniversary stream. There's a reason that over there I have my MacBook Pro, and that's the computer that I use almost every single day. It's the one that I edit all of my videos on. It's the one that I make all the lovely graphics for the show on. It's the one that I do almost everything with, except for streaming and gaming, because streaming and gaming pretty much requires Windows or Linux, and I'm too fucking stupid to use Linux. I used to use Linux on this computer, and it was Manjaro. It's not the most compatible with things, and yeah, I also just never updated my system. I need something. I probably need to use something like Linux Mint or just Ubuntu, because Ubuntu is just the Linux for non-Linux users. Yeah. I can't say I would fully go Linux because I really like my MacBook. I really like Mac OS. Even Tahoe, a lot of people are complaining about Tahoe, saying it's the new Windows Vista. First off, Windows Vista is fucking beautiful, and I will fight anybody on that. I love Windows Vista. It's a great operating system. And I admit that Tahoe wasn't exactly perfect at launch. You could probably go back in the Computer Clan Discord and see some of the tech fails I posted at the time. But I like Tahoe. It's a pretty good operating system. Most Mac OS systems that come out are pretty solid. There's some that stand out. Like, I think Mojave is still probably my favorite from the modernish era overall. Tiger's my favorite of all time. Mac OS 9 is a classic. But there's not a whole lot of bad versions of Mac OS. Even stuff like Lion, Mountain Lion, like those now are halfway decent operating systems. Mavericks is kind of better in every way than them, but yeah, whatever. Lion is the only one of those three that I just listed that actually works with my SMB share, which is amazing. Thank you, Apple, for that lovely feature where my SMB shares just don't fucking work for some reason. Because that's my NAS. I depend on the NAS to just work for me. Yeah, I mean, I get it, though. Macs are expensive, and Macs don't have the longest lifespan in terms of support. High Sierra, yeah. High Sierra, like I was mentioning, it was High Sierra kind of sucked at launch. I didn't have it at launch because I was still using a really old Mac that capped out at El Capitan. Funny enough, I used to stream on that laptop, and it kind of ruined a lot of my streams. And I kept doing it for some reason because that was just the laptop that I had. We use what we have. I built this computer to replace a 2012 MacBook Pro. Before I built this computer, that 2012 MacBook Pro was my gaming machine and my streaming rig. And we all probably remember that computer if we were around back in 2019 and 2020 for the show. Yeah, Nathan, you might remember that computer and its incredibly cursed install of Windows 10. It was like 1803, and it refused to update to anything newer than that because every time I tried, it would just brick the install. And I never really fixed it because I eventually just built this computer, and it ran fine. It didn't have any issues, actually. And now it's back running Windows 10 like it always was meant to do, so... Yeah. Lucky for you, because probably going to be using that desktop for a while. I don't know if this poor old computer down here that's served me pretty well for the last almost 6 years now, because I built it in August 2020, I believe. Episode 83 of this show was the first one I did with this computer, in case anybody was looking for specifics there. But it's been with me for a while. It's been pretty good. Served me well. And because the price of PC parts is so unfathomably high right now, I guess I'm gonna rely on this computer for a few more years until the AI bubble finally decides to burst, whenever that might be. It's gonna happen at some point. I just don't know when. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the whole AI slop thing with Windows nowadays. It's just, why are we trying to shove Copilot down people's throats? Even if you're one of the people that uses and likes AI, Copilot sucks. Like, if you really have to use an AI, ChatGPT does everything Copilot does, but better. Why would you use Copilot for anything? Better yet, why do investors keep putting money into AI when it literally has like almost zero potential to actually make money unless they ruin it? And I mean, it's already shit to begin with, first off. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah. Well, the good news is this LTSC version of Windows 10 doesn't have Copilot to begin with. And actually, I mentioned this in my Windows 10 video. If we want to go back here, yeah, here you can see my stats here for different videos. As you can see, the so popular Mac OS X Cheetah video was actually very divisive, like surprisingly so, more so than the dislike extension would lead on. And that kind of upset me a little bit when I saw that, but I'm not too worried about it. Because I stand by my opinion that I presented in that video. But actually, at the very end of this, because people complain about Copilot in Windows 11, but guess what showed up in the last versions of Windows 10? It's Copilot. I may have killed a few frogs to generate responses to how to get rid of Windows on Windows. It was 2025. We didn't really know the impact of early 2025. I should actually no. I filmed this in 2024. I uploaded it on January 9th of 2025. But the editing, like the creation of this video, actually started in 2024. Oh, yeah, the IE bit. I did bring it back in the Puma video, which if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. It was a fun one to do. And spoiler alert, I haven't forgot about its successor. Ho ho ho. So stay tuned for that when it eventually comes out, because I didn't. The Puma video actually didn't do as well as I thought it would, and I'm considering branching out to a Linux operating system for the next LTOS, because Windows and Mac OS are the only ones I've done so far, and I don't want the show to get stale from me doing the same thing over and over and over again, much like Superstar64 Livestreams Classic. Hey. Wow, this has gone on for 32 minutes longer than I thought I was going to. I thought we were going to end like right at the end of the thing. Yeah. I enjoyed the Puma video. It was a good one to do. It just didn't take off in the same way that the Cheetah video did. I think I'm going to do some kind of Linux distro for the next LTOS. Plus, I promised that I was going to do modern operating systems too, and other shit. I mean, I don't know. So somebody said that the intro was too long. That I should shorten the intro if it's too long. That I have to put a disclaimer in the intro itself on how to skip it. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, you kind of have a point, but at the same time, it's also meant to be like a TV intro, and I only have that there for your convenience. I spent a lot of time on that intro. I made a whole song for it. All right, thank you, Nathan. I probably got to wrap the stream up soon anyway, but this has been a fun time. Oh, you're not supposed to see that, by the way. Whoops, I should go to something else. I totally forgot that I had that on screen. Whoops. That's all right. Nobody watches these shows anyway. Yeah. Thank you, Nathan. This is just like old times. All right. Well, I'm getting tired. I think it's time to go ahead and wrap the show up. As much as I would love to go longer, I don't really have that kind of time or energy right now. But all right. I guess we can watch this.
64 Live. The following video is an excerpt from Superstar64 live streams. Tune into Superstar64 live streams Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Nathan125, and welcome back to another episode of Platinum Quest. Now, this one is a little different than the ones I've recorded previously, because this is actually a game mode that Sage from the SFC group...
Oh my god! Okay, so this is a screenshot that I have not seen in ages, and Sage probably hasn't seen in an eternity. But yeah, for the SFC group. AT&T Mike, aka the BFDI announcer. Thank you for that. Yeah, I also didn't realize that I totally forgot that he actually promoted that live stream that we did for New Year's, which was where this clip came from. No, this is an old video. This is just how it was at the time, Nathan. You got to remember that. This is a historical artifact now of the existence of the SFC group.
Random kick mode. Now this game.
And yes, you're right that Sage did create this, and he actually referenced it earlier in a chat room I was in. I think it was the Crazy Ken one. Oh, is that a new feature of YouTube? If I click off of it, then it like. Looney Luke says, I just watched Tron Ares. Thank God it was so terrible. Now Disney's never going to touch that franchise again. Yeah, it failed to reach its budget in the box office, so yippee. Yeah, well, it's funny that it makes you feel old because I was a part of the SFC group at the time. I think I was a part of the SFC group until the very end. Yeah, you referenced it in the Crazy Ken VIP chat. If you subscribe to the Crazy Ken Patreon, then you can get access to the Crazy Ken VIP chat, and actually just that Discord server in general. It's a lot of fun. It's a great time. But yeah, this was...
minutes left in this map.
There's my old voice.
Strategy for random kick mode involves
There's Sage's old
getting the player in first place.
This
No,
is
you are not doing this to me.
Yeah, so we have to do something in the first minute. So.
Oh, come on.
I think all of our voices have changed. Actually, Nathan, I'm not entirely sure your voice has really changed that much. I haven't heard it in a while, but I don't remember it changing a whole ton.
Why'd you steal it?
It ain't your trademark.
Old times. Same Ed, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I watched a little bit of one of your streams recently, Edward, and yeah, you sound about the same as you did back then. I know my voice has changed a lot. My face has probably changed a lot, too. I've gotten older, I've gotten dumber. On that note, I think we probably need to end the show. I've said it a couple times now, but yeah, I don't remember when it was. It was like it might have been a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure, but anyway, so if you guys don't have anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. If you don't mind, I got. Still haven't showered after work, and I probably should. Oh well, this is a fun time. Let's do it again sometime. But until then, thank you all so much for watching this edition of Superstar64 live streams, and I will see you in the night sky.
That's cool, that's why.